First thing I want to do on this bike is to put crash cages. These beautiful crash cages and those beautiful sub cages I got straight from USA, Impaktech. Right now on Impaktech you can choose raw steel or black cages. I chose raw and I brought those cages to my local Retolitas paint shop. They mean my color and of course it's blue, but those sub cages I left raw aluminum. I love it. Fully adjustable, fully stunt ready, and just in case, I'm gonna paint them later. And I did a small homework and I have these 3D printed my rear setup things. I already checked everything. Short backstory that I couldn't find couple parts online, so few buddies offered me to help and to build those parts from scratch. So far so good. What I see, the fitment is super good. Everything is damn good. The only thing I see that guys made that part as OEM, so if I put my wheel back to the end, only small part is holding there, see? So I think what we need to do to make that part like at least 1 or 2 centimeters longer. From everything what I see right now, it's perfect. This crash cage should be there and there. So okay, nice. First time I see these things. Smart. I didn't check the manual, but suspect that I should leave those back in the bike. And from what bolts I have, I need on this side this one, because this bolt is a bit longer and this part is a bit longer than on the other side. And other bolts, I think this one, because I also need a small spacer to have here. Let's try to put it on. Took me a couple minutes to do that. Almost done. These I'm gonna put at the very end, you know, just in case I put wrong screws in wrong places, but it was fast. Now I need to do the same on the other side. On this side, it's a little bit different story. We have this, because bolts are covered here. I think it should be 2 options. Cut a big piece of fairing here, or made this part and put it over there. But to do this, I think I need to remove this fairing, or at least I need to release some bolts and to reach out those couple bolts. Removed a couple small bolts for easier access to those bolts. Don't wanna ruin brand new fairings. And now I can put this on, and boom, actually I put this on. I didn't need to cut any fairing. Everything fits perfectly. It took me a bit longer, but I didn't even remove the fairings, and I think it was like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, something. Voila! Plastic end and crash cage fitting was perfect. Only after I painted crash cages, the hole became a little bit smaller. That's why I had to grind it back to original shape. Looks good. On the other side, also looks good. For me personally, bike right now looks way more sexier than before. Also, if there is any company that want to join this journey, hit me up. Still, I need a lot of parts and this and that, so... And now I need to do exactly 1000 kilometers, and only then bike gonna open all possibilities. Because right now revs are limited at 8000 RPMs. After first 1000, I'm gonna bring it back to the BMW to do a first service, swap the oil, open all possibilities, and only then I can start to build it for stunt. Right now I didn't even put rear sub cages from Impaktech because I'm gonna do a challenge. I will try to build this bike from stock. Okay, I already put the crash cages, but I'm gonna try to put it from stock to full stunt bike in a week. At the end of this month, I have a show in MotoGp in s1000rr, Netherlands, and my goal is to be in that show with this bike. Wish me luck and let's go!